Hi everyone, welcome back to Cernys Journeys virtual road trip. Today we're going to
Hawaii.
Hawaii, that's right. All right, if you have not gone on our website, cernysjourneys.com, you can go find one of these handy dandy maps to color along as you do your travels.
Handy dandy map.
That's right. All right, find Hawaii, guys. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Hawaii. Hawaii sits in the Pacific Ocean. No, it sits in the Pacific Ocean 2,000 miles west of California, so it's quite a plane ride. It is the only state that is an island, and it doesn't have any borders with any other U.S. state. It has nearly 137 islands that stretch over 1,500 miles, but only 7 of those islands actually have people living on them. So those are Hawaii, which is the big island, Maui, I have no idea how to say it, but I'm going to try, Molokai, Lanai, Oahu, Kauai, and Niue. My husband is doing the luau stuff behind me, and it's kind of funny. So the Hawaiian Islands were made by volcanoes, and we're going to talk about some volcanoes in a little bit. But we are wanting to talk about the 50th state that joined the Union in August 21st of 1959. So Hawaii is known as the Aloha State. And so those who don't know what aloha means, it's a greeting. So when you go to Hawaii, everyone's going to tell you aloha, and that means love to them. So it's their way of greeting. Aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha, that's right. And the capital of Hawaii is Honolulu. Honolulu, that's right. So the state flower is the hibiscus. So one of the things that we did today was we made our own hibiscus. So specifically in Hawaii, it's the yellow hibiscus. And they're really known for being quite large, but their petals are quite large, and they're native to really warm climates, so tropical regions. So Hawaii would be a perfect place for hibiscus to grow. I'll tell you really quickly how to make it. You take a paper plate and you cut it. So you cut this part out and you use the center. And that's what you can use as the core for your flower. We made a template for our leaves out of cardboard, and then we drew them onto our construction paper. Cut all that out, and that makes your leaves. So depending on which one, you can do them really big or you can do them really small. We did 2 different layers. You could do them all the same color. You could do them like a rainbow. It doesn't matter. Then you take this and make a strip and you cut it, not all the way down to the bottom, and then you just roll it, and that makes the center. So pretty simple, and it was fun. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah. And also, there's 6 leaves. There's 6 pieces of paper around, and there's 5 pieces of paper in there.
Yep, that's how we did it. Hot glue does work the best, so have your hot glue gun. This is all stuff that we had at home, so we figured it was, yep, and scissors too. So we decided to be pretty cool, easy craft, and put us into the Hawaiian spirit, right? Mm-hmm. We kind of feel like we're on an island a little bit. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit, I know. Let's talk a little bit about 2 of the places that we visited on our Hawaiian road trip. We went to the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, and I will tell you, Jamin did all the research on what we were going to do today. So yes. Jamin was a big helper, and Cora was the one who found the craft. So a good way to get your kids to interact is have them do the research and have them really participate in it, which is fun. So the Hawaiian Volcanoes National Park actually has 2 active volcanoes. They're Kilauea and Mauna Loa, I think is what it's called. And they are both on Hawaii, which is the big island. And so the reason why we chose to go here is because if you go to nps.gov and you go to Hawaii volcanoes, there's a lot of interactive things you can learn about the park there, such as multimedia presentations, pictures. You can see what's going on with the volcano as of right now, so you can see the lava because they're active still. And the reason why we also did it is because Hawaii was formed from a volcano. So what happens is that there's a rupture in the crust of the earth, and that allows the hot lava and all the volcanic ash to flow out of that crack. And it normally happens where there's a tectonic plate in the earth. And so when those are moving, it mostly happens underwater. When that happens, it pushes up to the surface and it'll form an island. And this is what happened with Hawaii 5 million years ago. So Hawaii sits in the middle of the Pacific plate. And so the Hawaiian Islands were formed by 5 different volcanoes 5 million years ago. So kind of cool. And again, there's a lot of really cool things that you can find as you go on nps.gov and look at the Hawaiian Islands.
Do you know what volcanoes created Hawaii?
You know, it was 5 million years ago, so it's hard to say. I can tell you, according to what I found, the 2 active ones.
What's this one?
Oh, I don't know. Cora drew a picture of an active volcano. You want to show it to everybody? She did a great job on it.
I think it's that.
But the 2 active ones currently are Kilauea and Mauna Loa, Jamin. So I don't know if they were around 5 million years ago or not, but they are still active in Hawaii today. So we went over then to the island of Oahu and talked about Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor is another one of the nationally recognized parks. And so again, you can find information on nps.gov about Pearl Harbor. So a little bit about Pearl Harbor if you don't know. December 7th, 1941, Pearl Harbor was attacked by the Imperial Japanese Navy. And it was a surprise attack that led the U.S. to enter World War II. And so they entered it the next day after the attack. So 21 ships were lost or damaged during this attack. Because it was a surprise, they didn't know what to do. They kind of couldn't hide any of their artillery, and all the people didn't know where to go.
That's just sad.
It is sad. So there was 2,403 people that died in the attack of Pearl Harbor. 2,008 of them were Navy, 109 were Marines, 218 were Army, and then there were 68 civilians that lost their life at Pearl Harbor. So today, it's a permanent memorial for the USS Arizona and the USS Utah. And again, if you go on nps.gov, there's a lot of information, video archives, and information where you can kind of take your own tours as well. So very cool. You can learn some history, and you can see it as it is today, which is really neat too.
I love history.
Yeah, I know you do. History. So that was our quick virtual road trip of Hawaii. Thank you for coming.
Bye. Like and subscribe. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, guys.
Bye.
See you next time.